I never told him.
You never told him?
No. I don't think it's I mean, maybe it's something I should have done, but I think it's something you earn through your effort, through your leadership, through your involvement in the community, and all of those things. And so yeah, he earned his captaincy. He didn't need to be named it by me. Obviously, he's gonna, feel. We'll know more tomorrow about how he feels. But I thought he looked pretty good out there, and he was obviously really rusty in the first quarter, but that was to be expected. And then he got that run in the second quarter and did a lot there. And I thought he made a lot of plays down the stretch. Just came up a little bit short, but I was glad he had the ball. A wide open three would have been very, very preferable, and we got one. So they were going to foul. They were trying to foul. Kelly Olynyk made a really good play by picking Marshall in the front court because that got the guy that was going to foul away from Rondo. Rondo dribbled down. Paul Gasol did a reasonable job challenging it, I thought, but it was still a good look. And just came up a little short. I was going to play him. He's going to be in the game for the Boston Celtics at the end of the game. And he always has been. And so to not play him during those 5 minutes would have been, I think, very, very short-sighted. And I think that, he also knows that we all trust him to make big plays. And he made a lot of great passes. We came up a little short, and then he came up a little short on shots, but that's to be expected. I don't expect him to be perfect right now. Just a really good player. He's going to be able to get back into the flow of things quicker than most because he's not taking time to adjust mentally. He's been studying the game like he's been out there for the last 40 games instead of just sitting there and doing what a lot of hurt guys do, and that's not pay as much attention. And he has, and so emotionally, mentally, he looked ready to me.
Kelly's been playing. I think he was playing well before he got hurt. I think, now he's just more starting to get his confidence back in his ankle. He's starting to get his rhythm back. And, he'll get back to the way he was playing before he got hurt. Well, he's always been a capable shooter. I think we've scared him a little bit because we've told him to take those shots. He's open a lot of time and he's always looking to pass. But we told him, when we create and we penetrate, he has to knock down that shot for us. And I think tonight his confidence was there, and he was taking that shot. I think it's that first game. That first game, and it is like your first NBA game coming back from an injury because you're kind of shaky. I think the biggest thing is not worrying about your injury, just going out and playing. Obviously, you're not going to be the same player or be able to do the same type of things from the start when you first get back. But, just try to go back and not rush into it. Don't try to rush everything. Just let the game kind of come to you. I think he did a great job of that tonight.
Did you see his confidence build as the game went?
Rondo with no confidence? Are you serious? Come on, man. He had confidence when he was hurt. So, he ain't going to lose that.
He tries to change the pace, obviously. We was running a lot today, and ball movement was looking really good. The first quarter, everybody was kind of like, was waiting for Rondo to get that first shot off, and though we wanted him to make that first shot to get him going, and I thought we kind of force feed him on our part, and we got to just let the game come to him. He played great. He could always play like this. It's just when you're a rookie, sometimes you have your ups, sometimes you got to do downs, and he got the minutes tonight, and he showed what he can do with his minutes.
Does he ever go to you for advice on that kind of stuff?
Sometimes he does because he knew I played with a veteran group last year. We got a young group here. We got two veterans in our position, and so he always asked me what did I do, and I just told him stay positive, stay in the gym, and obviously it showed all throughout the game. He finally made it past that timid stage, and before he threw a turnover, he was so hard on himself. Now he throws the ball with confidence. He's if he makes a turnover, he makes a turnover. And he knows that, there's going to be more plays for him. It's not like he might play 10 minutes here, might play 5 minutes here. He's playing a lot of minutes for us, and meaningful minutes at that. And so he's just comfortable.
Have you guys been on him about maybe shooting a little bit more?
No, definitely. We want him to shoot the ball as much as possible when he's open. Sometimes he overpasses, and he understands that. And being the passing point guard he is, it's kind of hard for him not to do that.
Like I said, it's a lot different. He just lifts everyone up. That's the main thing. You know, with his play, like you said, his voice, his leadership. He's been there so much. Throughout so many games, playoffs, championships. He really knows what he's talking about and knows what he's seeing out there. And, he can help guys through, talk guys through. Yeah, I mean, there's some openings. Some guys put me in real good spots. Phil Pressey, Rondo, Gerald Wallace, some other guys. Got me the ball where I could do something pretty easily with it.
I feel like he was due for a game like this. He's been, the last couple games, he hasn't played the way he wanted to. So I told him to stay in there, and he finally played well. I owe a lot of it to him because even when he was out, he's been talking to me, telling me what to do, telling me to hold the guys up. And me just watching him every day in practice helps me out in the game. So just having him back out there on the court, you can see our team really starting to talk more, and everything's starting to come together a little bit better.